Hello, and welcome back to Skies of Arcadia. In the previous episode, and it was quite an episode at that, we escaped from the Grand Fortress of Valua with a little help from the Crown Prince himself, Enrique. Yeah, there he is. So, Enrique was kind enough to just give us his flagship, the Delphinus, and we made a clean getaway, and, well, now we've gotta figure out what we're gonna do. See, we're kind of a legitimate pirate crew now, and we need a base of operations. We need some sort of plan for what we're doing to, save the world and all that. So that's something we'll be working on eventually. Not today, though, because you see, the Delphinus is a large ship. And as such, it needs quite a crew. I don't remember how to view who is crewing the ship, but whatever, we'll deal with that when we get to it. For now, we just need to start recruiting people, and I think the best place to get going on that front is Sailor's Island, where one might presumably find sailors. Like this guy, remember him? You're asking me to join your ship's crew? I only join crews when the owner of the ship is willing to pay me what my skills are really worth. I want 10,000 gold. Give me the money, I'll come aboard. Are you crazy? No, I've got plenty of cash, don't worry about it. Alright, I'll pay. I gave 10,000 gold to Lawrence. Good, we have a deal then. And Lawrence has joined the crew as a helmsman. Nothing to it. I believe we can find another crewmate in here. After all, we saw last episode while wandering around our ship that we have a rather fine kitchen. So, you kids are recruiting new members for your crew? Well, you've come to the right place. They don't call it Sailor's Island for nothing. I'm sure you'll find plenty of candidates for your crew. Well, actually, Polly, we were wondering if maybe you'd like to join our crew. We'd be delighted if you could come with us and be our cook. You're probably the best cook we know. What, you want me to be your cook? This is a joke, right? Well, ever since the sailor that I married got shipwrecked during one of his voyages to the east, I've had to make ends meet by running this tavern with my only daughter, Anne. I can't suddenly just pick up and leave. Well, why not, Mother? Go ahead and go. You've always said, Mother, that you wished you had a ship so you could go and look for Father. I don't even remember my father's face, you know? If anything, do it for me. Go find my father and bring him home. Don't worry about the tavern. I can take care of things while you're away. Oh, Anne. Thank you. I will find your father and bring him home to show him what a wonderful daughter he has, I promise. Oh, how nice. Well, I guess this is it then. If you were serious about your offer, I'd be happy to join your crew. Leave the ship's galley to me. I'll cook up lots of tasty food loaded with nutrition. And with that, Polly has joined the crew as a cook. Marvelous. See, these people are all over the place if you know where to look for them, and I think that is also not the last person that we can recruit. And you know what, while I'm here anyway, point of interest, another one of the GameCube exclusive bonus bosses, he stands around here somewhere. Remember Centime from Ixataka, the other blue rogue that we met out there? Yeah, it's one of his adopted kids who went bad and didn't really follow in his father's footsteps. He builds robots and things and attacks you with them. However, this fellow right here, Pinta. So, you finally have your own ship, huh? Maybe it'll make things easier for the both of us if I just go with you. No questions asked. Pinta has joined the crew as a delegate. So, is that everyone here? I think it might be. Can I buy anything, actually? Do you have parts for a ship of this size? Hey, it's Vice. You're so lucky you get to have people call you Vice the Daring. I wish someone would call me Daring. Well, what do you got? You've got stuff that I can't use. Oh, and I have nothing equipped. Okay. So none of that stuff's any good anyway, so I'm just gonna leave. Yes, you are very daring for trying to sell me such garbage. There you go, you got your wish. And having said that... yes, nothing equipped. So what can I... Bryn statue, bore-up kit, rogue figure... Is this the best one? So, bore-up kit... Oh. There we go. Next slot. Bore-up kit. That's gotta be the best one, right? Yeah, these ones are, like, old. So, we've got the figure, we've got the kit, and we need the defense. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Our ship is looking better already. And, while I'm at it, I think it's about high time we used, some of these captain stripes that I've been saving. I'm pretty sure they carry over between ships, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I didn't really pay attention in my previous playthroughs. So, there we go. I saved them for now, so I can burn them all on the Delphinus, just in case. So, our next stop is actually going all the way back home to Pirate Isle. Ah, this lovely new music in the background. Yeah, the Delphinus is quite an upgrade from the Little Jack, actually. We go from having a small ship with an overpowered weapon to one of the best ships in the game, with an even more overpowered weapon. Funny how that happens. Where is Pirate Isle? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Yes, that's it. Okay, we are closing in. You know, I was about to say I was surprised that I hadn't come across any random encounters yet. Oh, well. So, Pirate Isle. We haven't been home in... yeah, quite some time, actually. Now, well, let's see what the people have to say. Hey, Briggs. Hey there, Vice. I heard you not only managed to escape from Valua again, but you stole one of their best ships as well. That's incredible, but we've got a new ship too. Just finished the last preparations on the Albatross 2. We've been working on it for a long time in the underground port, and it's finally finished. I can't wait to take her sailing. Oh, well, that's good. As you will recall, the original Albatross was destroyed by the Valuans, of course, quite a while back. So, here on Pirate Isle, the crew member is not who you might think it is. Hey there, buddy. Vice, we wanted to ask you to do something for us. We really wish we could go with you and help out, but we're still too young, I guess. Well, that's what our parents say. So instead, we want you to take Pow with you. He'll help you out instead. Pow Pow. Pow has always been there for us. Whenever we needed someone to cheer us up, he was there. And we were just thinking that maybe if Pow could go with you, he could cheer you up whenever you needed it, you know? Huh. I see. Well then, Pow, looks like you're the newest member of the crew. You hear that, Pow? Vice is gonna take you with him. You're gonna get to sail on that big ship with his crew. Pow, pow, pow. And Pow has joined the crew as a jester, of sorts. Ah, how wonderful. But I also believe that's the only person that we can recruit here on Pirate Isle. So, our next stop is a bit of a ways away. Actually, there's a couple stops we could make. I could go to Ixataka. There are several people there who will happily join our cause against the Valuans. But that is a pain to go to right now because our ship is not really equipped to take shortcuts. So I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm going somewhere else, where the hatred for Valua is, probably about just as strong. So, yeah, I'm not gonna force you to watch me go all that way, so I'll be right back. And here we have Nazar's former capital city, Nasrad. It was, of course, bombarded by the Valuans and mostly destroyed, but it's still here. People will be working on rebuilding it for the remainder of the game. But before I go there, because sidetracking yourself is real fun, there's something over this way I must do. Here we are, just gotta follow these mountains. Actually, this is something I could have done way back when the crew was separated out, except I forgot about it, so it didn't happen. There's a discovery hidden way over here. Okay, yeah, right here on this little shelf. The ruins of Rolana. The ruins of a city that served as a center of trade between Nazar and the East. The ruins show a remarkable blending of the cultures of the East and the West, driven not by the ruling class, but by a strong merchant class. Well, there we go. This is, I think, considered one of the late-game discoveries, so I think I'm still technically here early. I guess they don't expect you to go out of your way like that. So it's actually worth a lot of money when you trade it in. After all of those random encounters, I've probably made back all of the money that I paid Lawrence. So, yeah, I think he got a pretty bad deal out of all that. So, landing at Nasrad. Yeah, it's, not in the best of shape. Hey, buddy. Let us see, a box of tomatoes with 1, 2... No, this box is not any good either. When only this many survive the fire, you cannot miscount even if you want to. Yeah. Things are not in the best of shape. But if we walk over this way, you will recall, I think we were Ica at the time, we met the gunner, Kazim, way over here. And if anybody has a bone to pick with Valua, it's probably him. So let's climb all the way back up to his perch and see what he has to say. Hey, buddy, you doing okay? Ah, crap, damn it all, they called me the best gunner around. I was Kazim the Crackshot. But I let my guard down, and before I could do anything to stop them, the enemy turned the whole city to dust. It really chaps my hide. I think I'll fly right over to Valua, give them a blast in the chops. Oh, calm down, calm down. You do anything like that, you'll get blasted right back. It's way too reckless. Huh, so says the man who was so reckless as to escape Valua twice over. What is that? Are you not? Could you be the pirate Vice who abducted the Valuan prince and blasted your way out of the Grand Fortress? Well, I don't know about the abducted part, but otherwise, yes, I am indeed Vice. In that case, you've got to do this for me, Vice. Let me join your crew. I'll never be satisfied until I've delivered a blow from my cannon to Valua. I must join forces with you and become your ship's gunner. Good, it's decided. Well, doesn't sound like you'll take no for an answer, so I suppose we might as well have you come aboard. And Kazim has joined the crew as a gunner. Yes, very good, very good. Please, let me... There we are. So, each crewmate has a sort of buff or a boon that they give to your ship. There's usually... Well, not usually, there are 2 people for every role, so you can kind of customize what you do. Kazim, for example, makes your main cannons more powerful. There is another gunner out there somewhere. I don't remember what they do. They might make your sub-cannons more powerful or something. But, you know, the main cannons are the ones that you want to hit hardest anyway. Now, let's walk around this way, because I think there's something we want. Yes. Okay, Cupil, you have discovered another cham, and you are going to eat it. Items. Where's the chams? Oh, we have two. Okay. Cupil, I think you've gotta evolve off of one of these. I'm serious. Yeah, there it is. Okay, okay. Oh, and we've got all these seeds, too. Raises max MP. Sure, let's, give that to Aika, maybe. Increases will. Sure, give that one to Aika. This one increases vigor. I feel like that's maybe defense or something. Fina probably needs it, honestly. Do we have any other seeds? Is that all of them? No, we have the Sylph seeds. Increases quick. Oh, who needs to go fast? Honestly, everybody could afford to go fast. But I think Aika is usually the one that I want to be fastest. So let's give that to her. Let's give 2 to her, and 1 to Vice. There we go. And increases power. This one needs to go to Enrique, because Enrique is kind of like Aika in that he's an all-rounder, sort of. Now then, if we climb up here, who do we see but our friend Osman, the moneylender in the ruins of her bank? Doing okay? Doesn't look like it. My shop is gone. It is too much to bear. My shop is nothing more than a heap of rubble, and the clerk ran off with all the money. I am completely ruined. I feel kind of sorry for her. You know, Vice, maybe we should take her with us on our ship. Ship? You own a ship? Yes, after you refused to lend us money to buy one. How big is it? How much cargo can it hold? How much money do you make transporting goods? You may not look like much, but you seem to be doing well for yourself. Okay, I have decided I'll go with you on your ship. It sounds like I can make some money. Now hold on a second, you can't just decide that all by yourself. I am an excellent trader. I can help you find treasures that would normally be almost impossible to find. And Osman has joined the crew as a merchant. Okay, hang on. How do I mess with the crew of this ship? Where's the option to do that? Next page? Oh, change crew. Here we go. So, helmsman. Yes, we have Lawrence. What does he do? Increases quick. Okay. Kazim. Yeah, main cannons. Osman helps us find expensive items. Polly. She can replenish MP. Marco. Oh, he can double spirit points for a turn. Jester raises the chance of attacking first for a full turn. And Pinta will protect the ship from cannon fire. Okay, well, you know what? They're handy to have on board. So, now that all of that is out of the way... wait. Treasure chest. I remembered this time. It contains a moonberry. But, again, now that all of that's out of the way... I think we have time still to get a little bit of story done. So let's head over to Pirate Isle. And by Pirate Isle, I mean Crescent Isle, of course. And see what we can set up, see what kind of base we can build. Okay, back to the Delphinus. Yes, let us return. Hey, remember when mere moments ago I went out of my way to find a cool discovery? Yeah, I did that for a reason, because I wanted to trade that in and get money, and then it completely slipped my mind. So I went back for it, don't worry. It was worth 6,000 gold, not too bad. I also bought some new ship parts, cannons and things. Not necessary to watch. I assure you it was not interesting. Okay, so, back to Crescent Isle. Oh, and we've got very triumphant music. Vice, this is pretty amazing, huh? Oh, Enrique, you're not looking so good there, buddy. You doing okay? Hey, Enrique, how does it feel to be outside the Imperial Palace? Oh. Everything is so, beautiful. I've never seen anything like it before. Looks like someone is a little airsick. Perhaps all this traveling is a little rough for our sheltered prince. Oh, yes, Aika, you are quite correct. I never realized that sailing could be so rough. But this was my decision. I can't let a little air sickness slow me down. Ugh. Oh, hang in there, Enrique. Enrique, are you going to be alright? Well, looks like this is gonna be a long trip for Enrique. Yeah, don't worry, Enrique. Once you get used to sailing, you won't get sick as easy. I'm sure you'll be okay. A gangly old man's voice. Hey, it took you guys long enough to get here. Oh, who are you, small old man? Hey, it's good to meet ya. You're Vice, right? Gilder told us you needed a crew. We're here to report for duty. Okay. I'm Brabham. If anything's broke, I can fix it. I'm the greatest engineer that ever lived. That's a nice-looking ship. If you want, I can get it running smoother than ever. Crank it up a few notches. Give it more power. Babam, I'm Ismail. You want something built, I'll build it. You don't want something built, I'll build it anyway. I'll build more buildings for you. You're gonna need a base, right? Sure, thank you. Leave it to us. But before we get started, we'll need funds to cover expenses and labor. I'll fortify the hull of your ship so you'll be able to pass through the stone reefs. Then I will upgrade your engine so you'll be powering through sky rifts in no time. But it'll cost you 25,000 gold. That's pocket change, buddy, don't worry. I plan to build you a port and some living quarters. Let's see. Cha-ching, I'll need 75,000. What a bargain. Oh, I don't actually think I have that much. What? So altogether, we'll need to give you 100,000 gold? Well, the Delphinus does need some modifications, and we are all going to need more than a couple caves to call this a base. Enrique's right. Let's put off our search for the other moon crystals until we can get 100,000 gold to pay these, gentlemen. Oh, darn. I forgot about this little bit. How much money do I have? 95,000? I mean, I'm pretty darn close. Okay, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna sell some things I don't need. Okay, guys, here you go. You can have this money, I suppose. So, do you have 25,000 gold? I need to modify your ship. Yeah, take it. Here you go. Oh, yippee! I can fortify the hull of the Delphinus for you. You'll be going through stone reefs and sky rifts in no time. I look forward to it. I'll need 75,000 gold to start building your headquarters. Take it. Oh, don't worry, this'll be the best investment of your life. I wish this base wasn't so secret. I want everyone to see how great it's gonna be. A new hull of the Delphinus will be done by tomorrow morning, then you'll be able to go after those crystals. Well, I'm counting on you, Ismail. Vice, I'm so excited. We're gonna have our own base, and the Delphinus will be able to go just about anywhere. Indeed it will. Oh, I just remembered. We were talking about making a new flag, right? Oh, that is correct. If everyone's finished, we can decide on one. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. All right, Vice, you first. I really need to decide on a voice for Enrique. Well, me first? Well, I put a lot of thought into this. Don't laugh, people. This is what I drew. Being air pirates and all, figured we should have a skull somewhere in the flag. And since most pirates use swords, I figured we should have one of those on the flag too. Wow, that's pretty good. All right, Aika, you're next. Well, I figured the skull thing was overdone, so I tried to go with something quick and cunning. That's why I drew a cat. I drew some gold to show people we'd sneak up on them and steal their gold before they knew what happened. Huh, Aika, that cat looks just like you. Well, I had to give the cat some personality. Do you think I got a little carried away? Way too carried away. All right, Fina, your turn. Well, I felt that skulls were a little too scary, so I wanted to make something happier. The word Delphinus refers to an ancient creature that lived in the seas. I drew one of them to show everyone what our ship was named after. Wow. Oh, there's no reason to be embarrassed, Fina. I don't think there's ever been an air pirate flag that looked like this. I like it. Well, that's all of them. Vice, you're the captain. Which one do you like? Well, I think I'm just gonna go with default settings and use my own. Sorry, guys. Well, I hope I don't sound too selfish saying this, but I'd like to stick with my flag. It shows everyone that we mean business. Oh, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's very straightforward, and it shows what the Blue Rogues are all about. I agree. Well, we'll use Vice's. I'll make a big one and put it inside the bridge. Oh, it's getting late. I'm starting to get hungry, too. Hey, everyone, dinner is ready! Oh, great timing. Well, looks like we're spending the night at our new headquarters, Crescent Isle. Isn't this nice? Well, the improvements to our ship are almost finished, and pretty soon we'll have an actual base on this island. Yeah, starting tomorrow we should start searching for the remaining moon crystals. Well, of course, we're also going to have a bunch of discoveries to find too ahead of time. Yes, but I hope this time I won't get airsick. Oh, poor Enrique. You'll have to get over that. Oh, Fina, there's something I wanted to ask you. That Admiral, what was his name? Ramirez? How do you know him? Good question. What? When we met him in Nasrad, you seemed to know an awful lot about him. Fina. ... If you don't feel like telling me, it's okay. Don't worry about it. No, I'm sorry. I should have told all of you about him sooner. I'll tell you everything I know about Ramirez. You know that I'm a Sylvite, a descendant of the Silver Civilization. Ramirez is a Sylvite as well. What? Ramirez was our best warrior. He can channel the power of the silver moon through his blade, making it sharp enough to cut through light. We grew up together. A long time ago, he was one of my best friends. He didn't used to be so heartless and cruel. He used to care for me like a little sister. When we heard the Valuans were trying to reawaken the Gigas, Ramirez volunteered to come down here and stop them. He went on a journey to search for the crystals, alone. Shortly after he started his quest, we lost track of him. We never dreamed he would join forces with the Valuan Empire. Those were the people that he was sent here to stop. He was supposed to stop the Valuans, not join them. I don't know why he changed. I hope the Ramirez I knew isn't gone forever. Admiral Ramirez. Not only is he one of Valua's greatest swordsmen, he's also a master strategist. He used to be Galshan's vice-captain, but I don't think even Galshan knows Ramirez's past. Aika says Fina, sorry, ... Well, we can instill her with confidence or try to cheer her up. I don't know if there's a wrong answer. Fina, I'm sure we'll find out what happened to Ramirez. What's important now is to keep pushing forward. Don't ever forget that. Oh, Vice. Don't give up, Fina. You aren't alone. We're here with you now. Yeah, Fina, you're one of our friends now. I've only known you for a short while, but I too consider you my friend. Shut up, Enrique. Oh, Vice, Aika, the other one. When I came here, I was all alone. Now I have so many wonderful friends. And Enrique is here too. Thank you so much. I'm being unnecessarily harsh on Enrique. Thank you all. I will do my best. All right, so tomorrow we continue our search for the rest of the moon crystals. We'll start early. Oh, Enrique, are you sure you can get up on time without a servant to wake you? Hey, I always get up on my own. I even brush my own teeth. I don't need servants. Poor Enrique. Well, it's time. Fina, where should we head next? In the east, there's a land that basks in the light of the blue moon. That land is known as Yafutoma. They harness the powers of the blue moon and have control over wind and water. Their culture is very different from yours. Yafutoma. You've heard of it, Enrique? Yes, according to Valuan historians, Yafutoma is a country to the east of Nazar. It is scattered across several small islands. I remember the stories. The people are protected by scales. They eat by manipulating 2 sticks to pick up their food.
Huh?
They eat with sticks? They're protected by scales? Ah, yes. Aika, your imagination leads you to weird places. How are you supposed to eat with sticks? And what do they mean, scales? Are they monsters? Somehow, I don't think it's what you're imagining, Aika. I wonder what these strange wind and water people look like. I still can't imagine eating with sticks. I was hoping we'd get to eat all kinds of exotic food on our trip. This has me a little worried. It's always about the food with you. To get to Yafutoma, we should sail around the southern tip of Nazar. Some time ago, during the Valuan-Nazar War, a cape was discovered by invading Valuan forces south of Nazar. That cape was named Cape Victory. There's a city there called Esperanza. If anyone knows how to get to Yafutoma, it would be the people there.
Let's go!
Okay, so we're heading south of Nazar. All right, everyone, to their stations, let's go. Okay, well, with most of a crew on board and with a direction to sail in, I think this is a good time to leave the episode. So, next time, yeah, unfortunately we're not going to Yafutoma quite yet because there is a laundry list of discoveries to find now that we can go pretty much anywhere. So that's what we'll be tackling next time. But if you enjoyed this episode, then please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and I do hope that you join me again next time for the next exciting episode of this. Till then, ta-ta!